I'm Alyonna Parveen and I'm from Alyonna Divine Healing in South Australia. Now, I've been wanting to make this video for a while now and I just haven't got down to doing it. And finally today I thought it would be the best day to do this video because today is known as the day out of time. So now the reason it is called this is because yesterday, the 24th of July, we ended a full galactic cycle, a full year, a galactic year, right? And tomorrow, the 26th, we step into the first month of the new galactic year. So today, the 25th, we are in between. You know, we have ended the last year and we are beginning, we haven't begin the new year. So in between, it's the concept of it is more of like everything exists and doesn't exist at the same time. Okay, so it's all about this. It's like a quiet space, thinking about the end and manifesting the new beginnings, what you want in your future. So it's a lot about going to that quiet space inside, diving into the nothingness within. So this is something that I feel the need to talk about because often we never really find time to just be present in doing whatever that we're doing. We are overly stimulated. We are constantly overloaded and bombarded with information from everywhere. From the time you get up in the morning, you're scrolling through Facebook, you're getting information, you're reading things about everyone. Oh, this has happened there, that's happened there. And then there are the advertisements. And when you go out, there's ads and there's just so much of information that we are consuming and consuming and consuming. And we are over consuming. Our mind is tired. And while you are consuming all this information, our body's reacting to it. So, our emotions are changing by the minute. And as our emotion changes, we create different vibrations, different energies, and our body has to process all this. So it's not just our mind, but our body's working really hard as well because we kind of never catch a break, So what I want to talk to you today is about finding time, right, every day in your everyday life to just dive into that quiet space, to train your mind to go into a quiet space every day, even if it's just for 2 minutes a day. Think about it. When you go to the toilet these days, you've got your phone with you. You're reading something in your phone. Even before we had our phones, you'll be reading a shampoo bottle, or you'll be reading whatever that's around. We are constantly consuming. So try to train your mind to go into that quiet space. And yes, of course, things like meditation is just a wonderful tool to use. But not everyone can go into that meditative state. So to make things easy, today I want to explain a very simple method. It's just simply practicing mindfulness. Okay, so with mindfulness, how can we practice mindfulness? Just think about something, look at what's in front of you right now. So if say you're outdoors, if you got to leave or okay, so I've got a pen in front of me, so I'm just going to pick this up. I always end up using the pen example because the pen's always in front of me. So as you're going through your day, you tell yourself, all right, I'm going to take the next 2 minutes or the next 5 minutes to practice a little mindfulness to quiet my mind, right? So you pick up this pen and you look at it. So how often have you actually looked at your pen? Like, yeah, I've got a pen. It's a black pen. It's, it's white and black. That's it. So, we don't really take that time to put all your focus into that one thing that you're doing. Okay, so for example, once again, so I'm gonna look at this pen and I'm thinking, oh, okay, so it's got a black cover, and what happens is as you're doing this, I'm thinking black cover. Oh, that's like that nice black dress that my friend wore yesterday. And then I start thinking, oh, and that place that we went to, that food was so good. Oh, which reminds me, I'm hungry. Oh, I should cook dinner later. Oh, what am I going to make for dinner? Oh, I need to go and shop. And our mind, that's what happens to our mind. Okay, so you see, and before you even finish that last thought that you had, something else comes in and you are all over the place. Our mind is just it's like a web. It's just constantly, your mind's just traveling everywhere. So once that happens, you bring it back and say, stop. It's not about the dress, it's about the pen. So once again, you stare at the pen. What does it look like? What exactly does it look like? What's written on it? What colors? How many sides are there to it? What's the texture like? What does it feel like in my hands? Close your eyes, feel it truly, and then smell it. What does this pen smell like? Does it have a smell? Open the pen. Does it have a smell? What does it sound like every time you open and you close it? What does it sound like, right? So there's so many things that you can just learn about this simple pen in front of you. And that's just how you can train yourself to focus on one thing, so that your mind's not traveling everywhere. And in time, as you do this, right, so you do it with anything that anything that's in front of you. So if you are outdoors, you're sitting outdoors in nature, pick up a leaf and pay attention to that leaf. If you're, wherever that you are, just pay attention to one thing. And that's actually training your mind to go into that quiet space for a while. It's almost like a power nap for your mind, and then you get up and you're just fresh again, like a little shutdown, restart kind of thing. So practice mindfulness, and in time, you'll be able to focus on one thing without your mind traveling everywhere and being constantly busy. And when you find yourself in a place that is where you're consuming too much info, stop and focus on one thing. Start with 2 minutes and then go on to 5 minutes, and then eventually you can go on for as long as you want. And from there, you step into, longer meditations and different meditation techniques. Okay, so I hope this video will help you just try to just be every day, to just quiet your mind, go into that quietness, to listen to your voice inside, and just stop over consuming and over stimulating our body, our mind, and your soul. Okay, thank you for watching, and thank you for all the comments, likes, and shares on all my posts, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye bye.